question is simple, the same one that was asked in India 35 years ago when computers were introduced. Will AI steal jobs? Where is India in the artificial intelligence race? What should India do to be future ready? On Wion Edit tonight, we'll explore these questions, and at the outset I want to say opposing innovation and science is both silly and futile. AI is inevitable, so we must equip ourselves for this shift. And I want to start with an unfortunate contrast. Indians have been excellent at artificial intelligence, but India is not. India is lagging behind. An Indian AI startup, by the way, it's called StackQ. It analyzes movement in the prisons of Uttar Pradesh. Indian women have taken to this technology better than men, according to one report. Spending on AI has improved in sectors like financial services, high tech, automotives and assembly. But this is far from enough. India's workforce is not skilled to make the transition. The vast sections of graduate and postgraduate degree holders view artificial intelligence as a fantastic idea rather than the realistic one. The utter lack of urgency is going to prove to be costly. According to a study by EY and NASSCOM, in just 3 years from now, 46% of the workforce will be engaged in entirely new jobs that do not even exist today. India runs the risk of a huge disruption. Forget AI, the labour force in India is not skilled enough even for the conventional jobs in the market. Job profiles are changing rapidly. If India's young workers are not skilled with relevant technologies, relevant skills, then the jobs data will only look worse by 2022. And don't blame the big business if such a thing happens. Firms are going to shift to AI to cut costs and to synergize their functioning. You cannot blame them for this. The workforce then has to catch up. Technical education in schools must be enhanced. It's not enough to teach just programming languages like Fortran or C or Java. Ask yourself this question: how many Indian students use a graphic user interface to visualize materials or chemical structures for that matter? India's education system has not evolved. It's just the good old textbook. And that's where the government has to step in. Revamp education, reskill the workforce. The corporate sector will have to pitch in too. Indians do some of the most difficult research and analysis in computation, coding and theoretical computer science across the world. But for most Indians, the greatest technological breakthrough over the last 3 decades has been the access to a smartphone. This divide needs to be corrected if we have to ride the artificial intelligence tide. And make no mistake, we have to. Saying no to evolution is not an option. Preparing for it is.